Oh, why, hello there. Welcome to Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. I'm very excited to get into this. So you can see I haven't even started the game. We're going in. I don't even know what we're getting into, but I will tell you this. It's already up to very positive reviews, and it's got like about 100 more than last time I checked. So... Now, this is a remake of Sherlock Holmes The Awakened from 2008. However, this is, again, the young Sherlock from Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1,
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything.
What's up, Scotty?
This boy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
Yeah, right. Alright, tensions between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during a recent visit to London by Swedish Prince Ildur. Chief among the scandals was the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps as a result of the unexplained disappearance of Princess Idur's personal bodyguard. The longtime member of Inner Circle took the opportunity to explore London while off duty, never returned from his late promenade. A spokesman for the police assure the advertiser that they are confident the bodyguard will be located, as he is a striking representative of the Scandinavian people. A man like that gets noticed whether by his peers at the Gentlemen's Club or the fair nightingales who comfort them. Oh.
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
The fair nightingales.
Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop.
Another letter from
That's good
Werner.
service.
I never reply, but they keep coming.
Okay.
I don't see the Strand. Where is it?
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the Strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
You want me to what? Well, that's empty.
The dustbin is yours for the digging, Mr. Holmes.
I don't know if I like that. Oh, I don't like that yuppie outfit. Let's see here. What do we have? Yeah, you know, we'll we'll go that way. Alright. Oh, they still have that. Oh god, that's terrible. No. Alright. So they want me to change into something. So like the overcoat, right? It's rainy. I mean, you're not gonna wear wool out. Certainly not gonna wear a uniform. The rest of these are like shirts and suit jackets, so the only thing would be like an overcoat, so... Okay, attached to the book is Barnes' business card, which includes the address store around the corner. Okay, tension between... okay. Oh, they want me to put on a hat. I don't want to put on a hat. Yeah. I'm putting on a top hat.
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil.
Okay. There's gotta be something else. What am I... Hold on. There we
The
go.
cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool. See, Watson? The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
Get the Strand! Get your copy of the Strand here! Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just sold my
Oh,
last
come
paper.
on.
Glassed. Then why are you still here?
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
Oh.
Any breaking news today?
The dock accident. It's the talk of the town.
Yes, yes. Besides the
What's
tripe
up,
on the
Viking?
front page, anything about burglaries?
I'm not sure, sir.
Alright.
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson?
Cool! Now I can take the day off.
Can you describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks can deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises.
Okay.
Did you see what he was up to?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there's a loud bang. I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
Okay.
Which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears. If you have more shillings.
I mean, I do have more shillings. Okay. So. Huh. Okay. Ooh, I got it. I got it. Nice. Okay. Alright, so what do we got here? And... okay.
From that, Mr. Holmes, murder? Yes, Barnes
Get the
has his
Strand.
works, but he
Get
also
your
has
copy
his
of the
scruples.
Strand here.
Alright, so where is...
Not every pawn knows its part
Do
of the
you
game.
even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
Get the strand.
Cardona
Get the copy
is-
of the strand here.
I believe, if I remember correctly, where Chapter 1 takes place. Which, again, I gotta get back into that. Wants me to hold on. Alright. So they're not gonna... We're looking for Barnes Bookseller. Oh, here we go. Okay.
How about that Vogel fellow? He seems rather obsessed with you. Would he do something like this?
I hear a doggy. I do.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Oh, it's a basset hound. Oh, they're so cute. They're melted beagles. So what happens when you melt a beagle? You get the basset hound. Okay. Um... Blackmail victim, workaholic. Try to... Boy, jeez. What to pick? Is he a blackmail victim or a workaholic? I'm gonna say workaholic. Development has large as a result of long.
Mr. Barnes, a word. Oh, for goodness sake.
Why'd he run?
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes. Now will you please...
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you come in.
What is going on
Would you
with
care
this
to
guy?
answer some questions for me?
Well, I wish I could, but I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
Really deep in the weeds with important things. Well, help yourself to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself. Why is he acting this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor. Let's find a way to coax him out.
Here, let me just do this real quick. I just want to move up some of these. Okay.
The ladder is broken, recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
Okay. Oh, I want to pet the dog.
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
Okay.
Basics of cryptoanalysis, cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Yeah, that's not fishy, is it? Exotic plants catalog. Everlasting plants for an everlasting love. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre.
Oh, I can. I certainly can. Alright. He's got some interesting books here.
The finest view London has to offer. In the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is. An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
Okay. The plot thickens.
Apologies, but I can't hear you. Please come back later.
I can't hear you, huh? Alright, so.
The weather is dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall. I should have worn something warmer.
Uh-huh. Alright, so what do we got here? Okay. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay. No. All right, we need more.
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Okay. There's got to be something else. Yeah, you know, I was excited when I saw they were coming out with this, because I really do like what they did with the newer, that
Encouraging people to
Sherlock
stop and smell the
Holmes
roses?
chapter
Our
1,
national
so...
emblem. God save the Queen.
God save the Queen. Oh, this is the 1800s, so it's Victoria. Oh.
The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something. The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
Okay.
Familiar spine? Is this what I found in my dustbin?
It is.
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them. Anything tickle your fancy, Mr. Holmes?
Let's observe. Okay. Luxury fabric. Unusual work to change. I'm gonna say she's still grieving. Yeah.
My condolences, Mrs. Fleming.
Mr. Holmes?
Your husband's death. You're clearly still in mourning.
Oh, no. I loved him more than anything, of course, but that was some time ago now. Life goes on.
A lesson we all learn, one way or another.
Provide evidence. All right.
I'll be off.
Okay. Still nothing. Documents and testimonies. Did I miss something in here? Anything? No. All right.
We're looking for a cactus needle in a haystack. A spine in a book stack? No, come on, Watson, think. I like bookshops. One of the few spots in London where you are shunned for making a racket.
That's true.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Yes.
Hello there. What's your name?
Lily. I know, not very original.
All right.
I don't know anything about this, sorry.
Okay.
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
Okay.
I don't know anything about this, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller. Are you sure you're asking the right person?
Oh, come on.
I'm just a flower seller. I don't know anything about this, sorry.
Oh boy.
I don't know anything about this, sorry. I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
You're killing me here.
What do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right.
Oh.
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes. No, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I know who he is, of course, but we haven't shared
Oh,
much
do we
more
have
than
little
a-
lovebirds?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy, so we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet.
Ah,
and
that's
seemed
why he
unsteady
has the
as he
puppy.
approached. But since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
Uh-huh.
I don't know anything about this, sorry.
I'll be off.
Uh-huh. Oops. Okay. No. Ah, we need items. All right. 1 second. Let's pop over here. Cause look what came out today. Exceed Me 2.0. It's here. And here you go. Right underneath this post. Any information you need, what's going on, where things are, how to find them, all that good stuff. You can click right here. There's a whole explanation of everything that's going on. You know, there is still some bugs did come up. I will say that, you know, that obviously everybody's system is different and browsers are set up differently. So they're being worked on. Everything should be totally fixed up within the next day or two. But for the most part, everything's working, running, the ladders, the whole 9 yards. It's like interface things that are being a little wonky. But comes with the territory when you launch something new. So congratulations on the new website. It's a doozy. Let us get back over into here. So what happens if maybe I go pester this dude again? No, I can't pester him. How dare he? Okay.
Are you able to help me?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Oh, good of you.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
This kid is still trying to sell stuff, and... Okay. Anything we missed here? No. Love this wallpaper. Love that popped out window too. am I missing here?
Are you able to help me?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
Excuse me.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Okay.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
Help me, please.
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
Oh, for the love of God, people.
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Can I ask you a question?
I wish I could be of help, but I can't. Sorry.
Huh. Refuse.
Is this familiar to you?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Yeah, I think I'm too far. Huh. What can I question people? Let's figure out something else to question people about here. What's down here? Nothing.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Oh, come on.
Help me, please.
No, I don't know anything about that.
One of these things is not like the other.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a devil to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Oh, really?
People don't tend to come out for flowers when it rains. Perhaps I should try selling door to door.
Mr. Barnes is in love with Miss Flemings. Okay. I mean, I'm sure it can live on there, yeah. Anything that's not sterilized, you can catch just about anything from. Okay. Okay. Anonymously gifted a cactus or from okay.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
Mr. Barnes, I know what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer. I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured, we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please
This poor
come
guy.
out.
This poor guy.
All right then.
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus and your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true. I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
I know what to do.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That... Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things. Thank you.
So, at last, we return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Well, naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So
Libraries
you ought to
do
be
the
familiar
same
with
thing.
the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
And he's like, yeah, he's like, just fork it over. All right, saltpeter explosion rocks the Ooh. Wow, yeah, you don't want saltpeter exploding. That's horrifying. Locals at the Port of London had a rude awakening last night, with loud bangs and thick red smoke disturbing the peace. Merchant ship Moskva had docked at Pier N3 in the early evening en route to Europe, when it was rocked by several concussive explosions. The Port Authority is yet to comment on the incident, and it is unknown if any crew members were on board at this time. Witnesses report seeing saltpeter leaking into the river, but with the area still off limits to workers and the public, it may be some time before we have the full account of what's transpired.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
Well, that was an utter waste of time.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
Oh, he's so,
No? Well,
pissed that it
only
didn't
that
go
you
his
have
way.
a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my news from earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Uh-oh.
Truly?
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career. But
It's brilliant. Let's go.
He's like, hell yeah.
Oh, good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.
Wait, it's on the same street as the bookshop. But the bookshop's over here. Oh, it is down that way, okay. this way? Can I get in here? No.
Excuse me, just one question.
No, sir. I never heard of it.
Okay. These don't really look like mansions. I just want to point that out. Huh. This is a bakery and a tavern. Is it this? I don't think it is. This is just... This is like a... Watson, get out of the way! What's this? What's this?
What a grim view.
Okay, Watson, get out of my way, sir. Thank you.
Do you know anything about this?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer.
They
should ask someone
supposedly
else.
live on the street.
Excuse me, just one question.
It's a shame I can't answer your question.
Oh my god. Let's go back down this way. I mean, it could be one of these. Oh wait, is it back here? No.
Can I ask you a question?
I can't help you with that,
Oh,
sir.
for the love of God.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
Magistrate's Court. Okay.
Could you help me?
I wish I could help you, but I don't know.
For someone that's crying, that was incredibly clear. Is a Japanese embassy? Yes, it is the Japanese embassy.
Not much further now.
Oh, there it is. How is this the same road as the bookstore?
Is this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles. It's my superiors who made this decision, sir.
Sergeant Ruffles.
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
Okay.
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick.
Okay.
Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony. Then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
Okay.
When did you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
Okay.
Tell me about Kim here.
He's foreign, a Maori, all the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen, and as strong as two. Dark hair and fearsome tattoo.
Well, he doesn't
speak
stand
a
out.
whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
May I see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Oh,
Did you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Is there any reason Kim here may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
I take it this is the first time Kim here has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
Oh, rescued him from savagery.
Did Kim here make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
No. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
Oh.
All right, Captain. I think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
Oh, Jesus. All right. His shack is in the garden. What a... I'm telling you, all games need to put in a slap button. Where you just, like, hit a button and you get a cutscene. You just slapping the crap out of the NPC you're facing or whatever.
A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots. Chewing tobacco.
What is this?
Looks like a knee print. Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. To read the ground like an open book.
Okay. Okay. All right.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
What's this?
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Okay, well that's not good. someone's face print.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
So limited to what you can look at when you're doing this. Maybe I can stand from here and do it. No. Huh, what's the second thing I'm looking for here?
A small Navy spyglass.
There it is. Good.
A scrap of Hessian. These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
Okay.
Button chops, the remains of a meal. A heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
The ashes are long since cold.
My dude's cooking opium.
No air coming through it. Is this a Tanifar, a Maori water spirit, or something else?
Either way, it's giving me chills.
Okay.
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called. Clothes made of Hessian. Is Sten really so miserly?
I'm sure he is. Like... Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. No, this dude's rich, filthy rich. He's just being a miserly jerk. Alright.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahir's?
Yes. I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting. I thought you were meant to be intelligent.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahir's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it. Are you joking? Why would I know this?
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden. Where on earth are you going with this?
Has Kimahir ever indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimahir's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
Okay.
Do you happen to know Kimahir's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest, but I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
Okay. Ooh. No. Man. You know, this is, it obviously plays just like the, Chapter 1. I think they've done a great job with this, and, you know, I look forward to getting into this. So what we'll do is we'll get back into Chapter 1. We'll get that done. I believe this one's only between 8 and 10 hours long. I think we still have, like, over 10 hours in the other one, so we'll get through that one, because I definitely want to get back to this. This one, I heard, is fantastic, so it's, I'm happy that they've been doing these newer Sherlock Holmes games, too. I also like all the mechanics, like the close-up, like how you can link things and stuff. It really, it's really kind of makes it more engaging. It's a lot more engaging when you have that, because, like, you know, you look for clues, all that. It's cool. But thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow. Who knows what we're playing tomorrow? Maybe we'll get back into the Sherlock Chapter 1 tomorrow. And then Sunday, DACA Squadron. It's going to be great. We're going to get through that one. That should be fun. Nice action flyer. Always a good time. And subscribe over on YouTube. Follow on Rumble. Still's working on 25 followers over there, so we can live stream over there. And follow on Twitch. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.